I tried this one. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Which is this is forward, it's gotta be, right?
Yeah.
It's not working. Not working either. So needless to say, we ran into a technical difficulty because we can't advance the slides. But every time I run into this problem, I only have one thing to say. And that is, I hope the technology in self-driving cars is a lot better than what we use, or we're in deep trouble.
We need to do it here. No, there we go.
There it goes.
So just advance.
Yeah, we just have to do it. Got to do the old fashioned way. Oh, you're. Dr. Hemstreet to the rescue. Okay, we're going to start with awards that are given by our faculty through a vote of the faculty to individuals either within the school or external to the school. As you will soon learn, the award recipients that I'll be announcing really are role models for all of us. And we'll start with the Distinguished Coloradan Award. The Distinguished Coloradan Award is the highest recognition offered by our school. It was established in 1988. It is a lifetime achievement award to recognize alumni and friends of the school. We announced the awardees at this event today, and then again, they will be formally recognized at our commencement convocation on the 22nd of May. So we're proud to announce two renowned scientist educators for this year's award. And that is the first one here is Dr. David Ross. Does anybody know? A few of you might know Dr. Ross. He retired in December of 2021, although we made him come back and do more work for us in 2022. But he served our school as a faculty member and administrator for 36 years, and again retired in December of 21. He served as the first and the only chairman of our Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences, which was founded under his leadership, and that's been for almost 30 years. He built the department from a small, relatively unknown group of faculty members, I was one of them, to a top 10% ranking in research among all pharmacy schools in the United States, and a department that is now widely recognized both nationally and internationally for their research. He also took on the role of becoming our first Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Studies, and has had a sustained and significant impact on the school's education and research programs through his expertise, collaborations, leadership, and engagements with university decision makers. He's been an internationally recognized scientist and toxicologist for many years, being regularly invited to deliver presentations at international meetings. He was especially adept at creating partnerships with leading researchers on our campus to expand not only his own research efforts, but those of others in our department. As an aside, I notified Dr. Ross by email just the other day, and he responded with a lot of thank yous, but then went on to describe what he's actually doing, which is hiking in north central England, where he's originally from. But that's not enough. He had to go on to tell me he's heading to the Greek islands to do more outdoor adventures. So obviously he's enjoying his retirement, and we congratulate Dr. Ross on this great honor. Our second recipient is Dr. John Carpenter, also Professor Emeritus of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Not sure what he's doing now, but if I take a guess, it's fishing because that's his favorite pastime. He has spent over 3 decades at our school as well, and provided outstanding both PharmD and PhD research training opportunities and cultivating research operations in both our science and our clinical departments. He almost single-handedly put Colorado on the map as a center for protein therapeutics excellence. through being a founding member and co-director of the Pharmaceutical Biotechnology Center in partnership with collaborators from the Chemical Engineering Department at the University of Colorado Boulder, and by establishing the Colorado Protein Therapeutics Annual Conference, which draws top U.S. and international scientists to Colorado every summer to discuss current issues about biological agents. Having the meeting in the mountains doesn't help. Does help a lot. So he is one of a very select group of scientists in the world, along with his collaborator in Boulder, Dr. Ted Randolph, and having an entire issue of the Journal of Pharmaceutical Science dedicated to their names. This is a rare and high honor from colleagues around the world and attests to the impact he has had on advancing protein stability and therapeutics. Dr. Carpenter also has made substantial contributions to the school's academic enrichment funds through his entrepreneurial efforts. He clearly has been a leader and a role model, not only in our school, but in a wider international community of scholars. So congratulations to both Dr. Carpenter and Dr. Ross. The next award is the school's Excellence in Pharmacy Award. This goes to Jim Leonard, and I'll describe him in just a minute. The Excellence in Pharmacy Award recognizes individuals who demonstrate exceptional leadership qualities, provide outstanding service, or have made significant contributions to the pharmacy profession. These individuals have advanced the profession of pharmacy and improved the health and welfare of society. Dr. Leonard serves as the Deputy Director of Pharmacy Services at the Colorado Department of Healthcare Policy and Finance, abbreviated HCPF, and that's the Colorado Medicaid program. He has provided exceptional leadership to the pharmacy team and directs pharmacy benefits for 1.73 million Colorado residents. Before joining Colorado Medicaid's pharmacy office, Dr. Leonard was a director of pharmacy services at the Salud Family Health Centers in Thornton. At HCPF, he has developed numerous innovative programs to increase access to medications, and care for Coloradans. His dedication to the underserved in our communities and the state is very deserving of this high recognition. So congratulations to Dr. Leonard. Faculty member of distinction. This year's award goes to Dr. Jen Trujillo. The Pharmacy Faculty Member of Distinction Award recognizes a full-time faculty member in our school who demonstrates distinctive traits that make her or him an outstanding role model for peers and for students. Dr. Trujillo is a leader in education, scholarship, and service. She has chaired the school's curriculum committee since January of 2022. This is no easy task, as I can tell you, because I served in that role a number of years ago. And she is achieving buy-in from disparate stakeholders, forming curricular work groups with clear charges, and leading meetings to keep the momentum going month after month. She provides monthly updates to the faculty and has championed diversity, equity, and inclusion in the curriculum. She has also participated with mentoring a school honor student, reviewing how race and ethnicity are represented in the instructional cases that are in our curriculum. Dr. Trujillo is currently serving a 3-year term in a leadership role at the American Association of Colleges of Pharmacy Council of Faculties, where she served as the chair of that group and now is immediate past chair. And that's a group that addresses the important matters of concern for the pharmacy faculty members across the United States. She also serves as co-advisor for our Rokai chapter that has been recognized with 2 National Achievement Awards over the past 2 years. She also serves in a clinical role in endocrinology as a clinical pharmacist at University of Colorado Hospital and is valued as an outstanding mentor and model for junior faculty members. So congratulations to Dr. Jen Trujillo. She's not here, is she? Okay. The Innovation in Science Award goes to Dr. Jared Brown. The Innovation in Science Award celebrates innovative discovery in basic or clinical sciences, recognizes an individual or partner of the school that is developing new methodologies or innovative approaches in pharmaceutical science or clinical outcomes that will accelerate or transform the field of pharmacy and medicine. Dr. Brown serves as director of the Toxicology Graduate Program, the director of the T32 Training Program in Molecular and Systems Toxicology, and co-director of the Colorado Center for Nanomedicine and Nanosafety. He also is a prolific researcher focused in the area of immunotoxicology. His lab is focused on immune response to particulates, including nanoparticles, air pollution, and coal dust. He has numerous funded studies and collaborations evaluating the role of innate immune cells in response to particulates and their roles in disease. His lab is also evaluating the toxicity of engineered nanoparticles and their use in drug delivery, particularly in the treatment of cancer. He currently has a large grant in collaboration with partners in the School of Medicine, examining the contribution of inhaled silica nanoparticles produced during the burning of sugarcane fields in the development of chronic kidney disease of unknown etiology. This disease was unknown to me, is a worldwide epidemic largely associated with coastal agricultural workers, leading to kidney disease in young people, and either leads to kidney transplant or unfortunately death. His work in this area clearly has a global impact or a potential global impact on the lives of tens of thousands of workers. Congratulations to Dr. Brown. So we're very fortunate to have many truly excellent educators in our school. Each year, the students select 2 outstanding faculty members to receive the highest teaching awards given by our campus. First is our Chancellor's Teaching Recognition Award to Dr. Tom Antradogi, a faculty member in our Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences. So congratulations to Tom. And I think Tom is here. The second is the President's Excellence in Teaching Award, and that goes to the famous Ty Kaiser. Stand up, Ty. So what you really need to know is, I believe this is an accurate number, Ty Kaiser has won 20 teaching awards in our school. That's how good he is. So it's my pleasure, you know, it's always good to go out on a high note here. So it's my pleasure to introduce Rainley Knudsen, who will be our Master of Ceremonies for the remainder of the program.
Welcome. Before we get to the student awards, we have one more thing we need to take care of. And I will bring some students up here to present this. We have some students that want to present instructors with awards. So we will have the first year class representatives come up and start the program off. And then I understand they will turn it over to the P2 students, and then they will turn it over to the P3 students. Mackenzie, are you? Mackenzie Monahan and Andrew Maynard, please come to the fore.
Do I click it or is it already done?
No, it's not.
It's a,
You'll have to say this probably. This picture.
oh, okay.
Okay, so the class of 2026 was so incredibly lucky to have so many wonderful professors teach us through our first year of pharmacy school, but in particular, there was one professor who just really stood out to us. So we would like to thank Dr. Gina Moore. We just wanted to say how appreciative we are of you for making class so enjoyable, but also really getting to know each and every one of us and wanting us really to succeed. So thank you, Dr. Moore. Do you want me to switch it? I don't know who the next one is.
Okay. So we thought that they would announce, there we go. I'm glad we have somebody here. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Topanga. I'm the P2 class president, so class of 2025. I don't think that my professor or our professor is here, but we would like to announce that our professor of the year is Dr. Doug Fish. We have seen him throughout many courses, but most prominently, he's teaching us infectious disease. So you could say that he's a man of culture, but we did get him a few craft beer glasses so that he can further his love of cultures. But I just want to talk about, I could list all the things that he has accomplished title-wise, but the effect that he's had on our class is profound. He takes all the time in the world to provide us accurate and in-depth feedback because he knows that our learning is at his forefront. And I think that that's what a professor should embody. And he's an amazing person and he teaches very well. And honestly, you could probably ask him anything and he'd answer. But now for the P3 class, I'd like to welcome Nick and Sarah to announce their professor of the year.
It is my honor on behalf of the class of 2024 this year to award Dr. Ty Kaiser our class's Teacher of the Year award. Dr. Kaiser is a tireless student advocate. He ceaselessly and with a deep compassion supports his students throughout some of their most rigorous coursework in our program. In honor of Dr. Kaiser and Dr. McLaren's new poker event auctioned off at the recent student faculty auction, I'm happy to present Dr. Kaiser with this massive poker set.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. They will take all of our money at poker for sure. And they will enjoy doing it. Thank you.
Okay, so we said we would honor students, and so we are finally getting there. We are now going to honor students of the School of Pharmacy. We're going to do the awards first. And so I'd like to welcome Dr. Sarah Wettergreen to assist. And I didn't get it out soon enough. Yes, you're supposed to go to the other side. And then if you're one of the recipients, when your name is called, if you would come up also on the our right-hand side, and we'll keep the flow over that way so that it'd be smooth. And then you can go down the same set of stairs when you go back to your seat. So the first award we're going to give out tonight is the Outstanding Student Member Award. Goes to the NCPA member who has exhibited outstanding leadership qualities and contributions to the chapter. This year's award is Marilyn Lynn Strong. The next award for student awards is for the Pharmacy Spirit Award. It's awarded to a student selected on the basis of aptitude and participation in Phi Delta Chi activities. And this year, the award goes to Ron. Definitely getting more exciting, isn't it? The Phi Lambda Sigma Award is given to the Phi Lambda Sigma member who has exhibited outstanding leadership qualities and potential. And this year, Kimberly Brown. The Outstanding Student Award for the Rho Chi Society is next. It's given to the president of the Alpha Theta chapter for Rho Chi for their service to the chapter and to Rho Chi Society. And for this year, it goes to Angelica Tran. I think she either left too early or I don't know who's supposed to come up yet. The slide doesn't say anybody. So the Clinical Practice Award is given to a P4 student in recognition of superior performance in clinical pharmacy clerkships. The students are nominated by their preceptors. This year's award, Ashley Few. That's good. So now if Tony, yep, would come to the stage, Assistant Director of Student Success and Wellness at the Office of Student Services. She's going to help with the next few awards. The first one, the School of Pharmacy Scholastic Achievement Awards are given to P2 students with the highest grade point average. And this year, we have 3 students with the perfect grade point average: Sophia Brown, Nada Mansour, and Ariel Michel. Congratulations to all 3 on their efforts thus far through school. The School of Pharmacy Outstanding Scholastic Achievement Awards are given to P3 students with the highest grade point average over the entire 3 professional years. And once again, we have a tie as we have 2 students with still maintaining perfect 4.0 averages: Kylie Chavez and Lynn Ginn. Congratulations to both of you. This award is given to the P4 student with the highest grade point average over 4 professional years in the School of Pharmacy. And this year's award goes to Candace Teal. And the slide says we're not done yet. So I think we still have a tie, don't we? There are three. Okay. We just did them separately so each could have their moment of glory. All right, next slide, please. Vin, tie. Certainly more fun that way, isn't it? All right. Okay. And the third one, and if you haven't figured that out, once again, it's a tie because they all have the same perfect grade point average. The third one, Mengdi Zhu. Congratulations to all three. That's something to be very proud of. School of Pharmacy Professional Achievement Awards are given to students demonstrating leadership and participation in activities supporting the school, the university, as well as the pharmacy profession. This year, we have 4 awards: Mackenzie Moynihan, Pia May Marino, Pam Lee, and Lucas Olivis. All right. The next award is the Student Council Presidential Award. It's given to the student demonstrating excellence in the role of president of our Student Council. This year's award is Nicholas Perez. Okay, so at this time, we'd like to welcome Dr. Cindy O'Brien to the stage to assist with the next few awards. The first of these awards is the Dean's Distinguished Student Award. It's given to the student who has demonstrated leadership, scholastic ability, and service to the School of Pharmacy and the profession. This year's award goes to Alexandria Leaf. Next award is the Beatrice Excellence in Pharmacy Award. It's given to the P4 student who demonstrates an academic excellence, possesses a unique ability to communicate drug information, and intends to enter practice upon graduation. This year it goes to Natalie Mostek. The Merck Awards are given each year to students demonstrating outstanding scholastic achievement in pharmacy studies. This year, we have 3 awards to be given. Juliana Gassman, Madison Ward, and Frederica Young. The next award is the Walters Kluwer Clinical Drug Information Award of Excellence in Clinical Communication. Goes to a P4 student demonstrating superior academic achievement and superior verbal and written clinical communication skills. This year's winner, Marie Storer. Now we're welcoming Sydney Stoikoff, Recruitment Manager, to the stage to help in recognition of the following students. Many of our students are active on the Anschutz campus with multiple events, and they're eager to assist for interview days, fairs, many other events that go on campus. They are truly ambassadors for our student body. If the following students are here, please approach the stage to receive a certificate of appreciation. Courtney Dobbins, Daniel Donovan, Louisa Landolt, and Cam Lee. Oh, wait just a second, John. Except for someone. Courtney, but maybe she accepted. She's accepting, I hope. That. Okay. Okay. So we also have 3 more students in a note. Mandy Lee, would you please come forward? Michelle Reyes, Alexandra Sims. We had so many, we couldn't get them on one slide. Courtney Dobbins on the first slide, we saw could not be here, but her award was accepted by Maya Frummans. I'd like to welcome Mrs. Dora Sappho to the stage. She's the operations manager in the Office of Student Services. She's going to help present the Tutor Awards. Skagit School of Pharmacy is fortunate to have students who are committed to serving their peers and supporting their academic success. We would like to recognize and express our appreciation for the following P4 students who, amidst their busy APPE rotations, still made time to support and share their knowledge with other students. If the following students are here, please approach the stage to accept a certificate of appreciation for your dedication. Caitlin Hart, Sakura Mawaka, Melissa Mafi, Jessica Van Laren, and Vin Tai. As they are leaving the stage, I'd like to thank them again for their tireless effort and their exemplary contributions to this program, because it's very important for underclassmen. So we really appreciate their efforts. This year, students were asked to vote for an outstanding tutor of the year, and we ended up with a tie. This is a testament to how amazing our tutors are. It was hard to pick just one. Daniel Donovan and Anne Figueroa were chosen by their peers. There's a little statement that the students wanted to say about each one, but there was so much applause, I couldn't get it out. So I'll tell you now, the students described Anna as a helpful, knowledgeable, and compassionate individual who consistently goes above and beyond her duties to ensure students understand the given material. And they noted that Daniel's patient demeanor and approach and expressed a deep appreciation for his efforts and time. So let's give him another round of applause for this quality. The Holden Community Service Award goes to the School of Pharmacy Student Organization, demonstrating the greatest contribution to community service. This year's award goes to CU Pediatrics RX. We're going to ask that anyone in the from the member board that's here, you can all come forward. We'll have you all get a picture. So again, we want to congratulate them for all their contribution to the community that we are a part of. I'd like to invite Jerron Bryant, Alumni Relations Manager, to the stage to share a few words.
Oh, it truly takes a dynamic duo to do this job, and Dora definitely is dynamic. Me, not so much, but I digress because I am up here to speak with you about a little phenomenon known as paying it forward. A fair number of our alumni at some point have made the decision to pay things forward by helping fund scholarships here at our fine institution, which is well represented here today. As you will notice, several scholarships awarded this evening are named after either an alumna or an alumnus. And in the eyes of the CU Pharmacy Alumni Association, it's truly a tribute to the relationship maintained with the school long after graduation. It's also a fitting tribute to our scholarship recipients in acknowledgement of the hard work, blood, sweat, and tears that you put into your education. And I dare say they are in fine company, because in this room are many who were once in their shoes and took it upon themselves at some point to help steward the next generation of brilliant pharmacists. We look forward to this event every year, in order to honor our students. And we hope our scholarship recipients and all our students will feel that same pride in your alma mater, the CU Skaggs School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. It doesn't surprise me that many of our alumni do give to scholarships. It seems to be within their nature, and I really wouldn't be surprised if it's also in your nature too. So congratulations to you all. And now, to officiate the announcement of our scholarships, I'd like to welcome back Professor Randy Knudsen.
So now we thought the awards were fun. Now we go to more fun, scholarships. Tony Qualitone, please come forward to the stage to assist with the presentation of our first 4 scholarships. The Scott Leffler Book Scholarship is awarded to a student who has either lived in or attended a school in Fort Collins or Boulder. This year's recipient is Layla Adel. And as it was spoken of, the Pay It Forward Alumni Scholarship is the next award. The intent of the Pay It Forward Scholarship is to cultivate a spirit of community and ownership with the hope that recipients will pay it forward. This year's scholarship goes to Victoria Handy and Emily Tradara. The George and Mary Masanaga Memorial Scholarships are awarded to students for outstanding academic achievement and financial need. This year, we have 2 recipients, Courtney Dobbins and Emily Tadaro. And again, we will have Maya Trummins picking up the scholarship, so we got to keep track of her. She's getting all of her awards. The Alumni Faculty Scholarship is awarded for scholastic achievement as well as financial need. This year's winner is, hope you didn't get too far away, Victoria Handy. So now we will welcome Jenna Eccles from RX Plus to help award the next 2 scholarships. Recipients of the RX Plus Pharmacy Scholarships demonstrate scholastic achievement and a desire to be a community pharmacist. This year, we have 5, Kyla Jantz, Maya Tram Wynn, Stephanie Clark, Evans Sutherland, and Benjamin Young. The Dennis Mantis Memorial Scholarship is given to a student that has maintained good scholastic standing in the School of Pharmacy and is a current member of NCPA chapter. This scholarship is given to a student who plans on entering into community or independent pharmacy. Pharmacy students from 3 schools of pharmacy compete each year for this scholarship. This year it goes to Marilyn Lynn Wong. Now we'd like to welcome Ryan Cano from CVS to help award the next 2 scholarships. The first one is the CVS Health Foundation Spanish Scholarship. Goes to a student in good academic standing, has a desire for a career in community pharmacy, is bilingual in English and Spanish, and volunteers for organizations that support underserved populations. This year's scholarship goes to Michael Diaz. The second scholarship is the CVS Health Foundation Scholarship, and it goes to a student in good academic standing who has a desire for a career in community pharmacy, is bilingual, and volunteers for organizations that support underserved populations. This award goes to Mitzi Ledsema. Is it Hilda? Doesn't have any. Should I have Hilda give it? What is maybe? Dr. Hilda Dickham, would you please come forward? There's not a name on here, so since you're waiting in the wings, you will get to give 1 extra scholarship. You'll give the Beverly Brunson Pharmacy Diversity Scholarship. It's awarded to a student that embraces and promotes diversity and inclusion initiative on our campus. This year, come on back. Let's see. That's nice. The next scholarship is the Pharmacy Family Support Scholarship. It was established in 2021 and provides funding to a married student with children. This year's scholarship goes to Cyril Equilar. Cyril is one of our remote students from the East Coast. He attends remotely so he can be present for his family, and this award will be awarded to, I should have, Gemekis in his behalf. Thank you for being here. That one's not in that front. So the next award is the Sherman Rich Memorial Scholarship, and this is the inaugural year for our Sherman Rich Memorial Scholarship. It was established by his daughters in their father's honor. This scholarship was established to support University of Colorado Boulder alumni who are currently attending the Skaggs School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences and pursuing a career in customer-facing pharmacy. And I can see that Cindy Gelman has arrived on the stage. She is one of our scholarship committee members and a daughter of Sherman Rich. She is going to stage to be presenting in her father's behalf. Congratulations to Kate O'Neill. Congratulations, Kate. And I'd like to thank Cindy as well. She's been on the awards committee for many years and she's really been a great asset to our committee. So we appreciate that, but we appreciate you coming out to represent your father today too. So Christy Myhawk from Walgreens, she will help present the next 2 scholarships. Maybe not. Well, since I'm an old Walgreens guy, I'll walk over there and do it. Dora, we'll have Dora come up and do that. The Walgreens Multilingual Scholarship is awarded to a student who is fluent in more than one language in addition to English and has an interest in community pharmacy. This year's recipient, Nada Mansour. The other award from Walgreens is the Diversity and Inclusion Excellence Award. It's given to a student who embraces diversity and promotes the Diversity and Inclusion Initiative on campus and intends to practice in a community pharmacy. Michelle Crow. Yeah, there's 2. There was the first slide. Didn't have it. Now I'd like to ask Julia Rawlings to come to the stage. And I saw her. I know she's here. Yep. Can't get away. The Aaron Terrio Memorial Scholarship is in memory of a member of the class of 2019. We tragically lost Erin halfway through her P2 year. This scholarship is awarded to a student who has overcome a significant physical or medical challenge or is a person with a disability. This year's award goes to Stephen Thornhill. Oh, one more. Yep. In case you thought you noticed a waver in my voice, it did happen. That's pretty fresh in our memories yet. We lost Aaron just a few years ago and it was very difficult. So I apologize if you picked up on that. The Kent Nelson Clinical Pharmacy Scholarships include a year-long mentorship and professional development with clinical pharmacy leaders at Kaiser Permanente. 3 scholarships go to Katie Bates, Sage McGarry, and Tamal Talwar. The next award is the Sheldon Steinhauser Diversity Scholarship. And I have a short thing I'd like to read for you. When Sheldon Steinhauser returned to Alabama for the first time in 55 years and crossed the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, he couldn't help but feel the pain his fellow protesters suffered there so many years before. Steinhauser, who served as the Senior Director of Development for the CU Skaggs School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences before retiring in 2015, joined Martin Luther King Jr. in 1965, along with thousands of protesters in historic marches from Selma to Montgomery. Many years later, he established this scholarship. The Sheldon and Jan Steinhauser Diversity Scholarship is awarded to a student who contributes to the diversity of the Skaggs School of Student Population. Stephanie Kwok. And now, oh, I'm sorry. Next to picture. I would like to welcome Karen and Don Hill to the stage to award the next scholarship.
All right, I can't tell you, we are truly privileged to be able to present this scholarship tonight. So thank you, Dean Altieri and Cecilia and everyone at the Skaggs School of Pharmacy for giving us this opportunity. Many of you in the room here know JP's story, but for those of you who don't, I just want to take a few minutes to explain why we offer this scholarship here at CU. Our son died at the age of 26. His death was completely avoidable. He was taking a prescribed benzodiazepine and took a single opioid with that. And the combination of those two medications caused him to stop breathing in his sleep. Most of you in this room know this happens every day, all day. It's far too common and completely avoidable. So sorry, I get emotional over this. It's like this every year. Anyway, he was a healthy young man, strong, went to the gym every day, and the coroner report said that that dose was enough to kill a newborn baby, not a healthy young man. So it happens all the time. Accidental overdoses are just a real problem. And the reason that JP graduated from CU in neuroscience, but the reason that we decide to give a scholarship here at CU to pharmacy students is because you're the last voice between the medication and the patient. You have the opportunity when you hand over that medication to educate and teach your people about the safe use of the medication, teach them to use it correctly, safe storage of the medication, and of course, eventually safe disposal of the medication, which is what our mission is about. Every single year when we give away this scholarship, we interview the most talented and brightest people. We're in awe of all of you in this room. A couple of our previous ones, I saw Kylie and Maddie. I don't know if we have any other previous ones here tonight, but just amazing people. And this year is no different. This recipient is energetic, fun, beyond talented, and shares our mission completely. So we are very honored to present this scholarship this year to Sage McGarry.
Thank you. I'd like to ask Brother Brian Hemstreet to come to the platform now. The first award we're going to see is Edward and Karen Scaff Scholarship. Helps promising students with their financial needs in acquiring an education at the Skaggs School. And this year's scholarship goes to Kylie Chavez. And I'd like to invite David Elm to the stage now. Brian, you can stay up here as well, but we're going to have David Elm come up for the presentation of our next award. It's the Armed Forces Pharmacy Scholarship Award, and it goes to an active or honorably discharged member of the United States Armed Forces. This year's scholarship goes to Dominique Stewart. He's a member of the Ohio Air National Guard who hopes to serve as a pharmacist in the Air Force. Thank you for your service, Dominic, and thank you, David. We're moving along with the recipients of the Peggy and Jack Holden scholarships demonstrate an interest in advancing the profession and practice of pharmacy and provides a plan of how they intend to pursue this goal. This year, we have multiple scholarships. Jana Bezdek Tot, Kai Chow, Ithana Lam, and Christopher Trong. The National Western Scholarship Trust Scholarship is awarded to School of Pharmacy students who plan on practicing as a pharmacist in Colorado or Wyoming. Recipients will also participate in the National Western Stock Show as well. This year, Amanda Fisher and Haley White get the award. The next two scholarships are sponsored by Lewis and Karen Diamond. The first one is the New American Scholarship, and the students who are permanent residents or recent U.S. citizens in good academic standing in the PharmD program. This year, we have two students who are receiving this scholarship, and they are Win Din and Alita Yuskevich. The second scholarship sponsored by Lewis and Karen Diamond is the Preparatory Scholarship. It's awarded to a student that is committed to pursuing an advanced degree in pharmaceutical discipline. This year, again, we have two students receiving this scholarship, Kelly Gable and Araceli Sosa. And at this time, I'd like to invite Dean Altieri back to the podium to present the final scholarship of the evening.
You have a speech.
I'd like to say a few words about the individual who has provided financial support for our final scholarship of the day. For 25 consecutive years, Jean McMahon personally presented a one-of-a-kind gift to high-achieving students at our school. Whenever we lose a loved one, especially if that person was a member of our immediate family, we look for ways to commemorate that person's life. We may seek out means to perpetuate the values and aspirations that characterize this person during his or her lifetime, or we may elect to make a charitable contribution in honor of our loved one's memory. We have heard several of these stories already this evening, and we are so very grateful for the generosity that these families have provided for our students. When Jean McMahon's daughter Teresa passed away in 1993, he decided to do both, to perpetuate the ideals and dreams that Teresa had exhibited and her family had cherished during her life, and at the same time perform a truly generous act of charity. Teresa McMahon Shulkin was a 1976 graduate of the University of Colorado School of Pharmacy. Mr. McMahon established an endowment in our school in celebration of Teresa's life and in honor of her memory, the Teresa Mann Shulkin Memorial Scholarship. We are enormously grateful to Mr. McMahon for honoring both his daughter and our school with such a generous gift of caring and charity. This year marks the 30th consecutive year in which this scholarship has been awarded. It's an unparalleled act of generosity, amply demonstrated by the fact that he began this scholarship when tuition was only, I almost hate to say this to you guys, but it was only $4,000 a year. And his endowment continues to fund it today when tuition, as we all know, is considerably higher than that. Jean created this endowment to maintain this half tuition scholarship in perpetuity, making this gift the only one of its kind to my knowledge that exists on this campus. His generosity also extended to his own alma mater, the Colorado School of Mines, where he also created the state resident tuition scholarship. Sadly, Jean passed away in 2019 at the age of 92. Though he isn't here tonight to present the scholarship, his legacy is present with us. I knew Jean for many years. He was a wonderful, warm, generous, and grateful person who lived a very simple, unassuming life. He survived tragedies in his life, losing his wife and 2 daughters, but through it all, he remained a genuinely positive person with an enormous sense of gratitude and generosity. On a personal note, I have to say that my life was greatly enriched by knowing Jean McMahon, for which I am always grateful. Every year, Jean read a speech at this annual Student Awards and Scholarship Convocation before presenting a deserving student with the Teresa Mann Shulkin Memorial Scholarship. I'd like to share just some of his words with you. This scholarship honors the memory of my daughter, Teresa, who graduated from the University of Colorado School of Pharmacy in 1976. Shortly after graduation, she married a fellow graduate, Randy Shulkin. Her grandfather, my father, was a pharmacist who obtained his pharmaceutical license in 1922 after a period as an apprentice and a short period in college to prepare for the required Colorado State examination. None of Mom and Dad's 5 boys followed their father into the pharmacy profession, but we were very proud that Teresa did. Teresa contracted the disease lupus just prior to the premature birth of her daughter, Erin, in December of 1979. She would succumb to the ravages of this disease in July of 1993. After Teresa's passing, I wanted to set up a memorial to her which would recognize her commitment to her profession and to her compassion for friends and family. What better than a scholarship to the School of Pharmacy? So with the help of friends and family, the Teresa McMahon Shulkin Scholarship was established in 1994. To commemorate the annual scholarship, Jean made 2 medallions each year, one for the recipient and one for our school on display in the lobby of our building, which we continue to do today. So we have one of those medallions here. It is now my privilege and honor on behalf of the late Jean McMahon to award the 2023 Teresa McMahon Shulkin Memorial Scholarship to Tran Nguyen. Well, thank you to all of our donors this evening. We are very, very grateful for your generosity, and I know our students are as well. Congratulations to all the awardees tonight, and I'll turn the podium over to Randy again for some closing remarks.
First of all, we'd like to thank the Awards and Scholarships Committee for the hard work that goes into deciding on all the recipients for this evening's awards. Even though it's a lot of work, it's really a lot of fun. It's the most fun you ever have is giving awards and scholarships. So it's something that, here's the list of the people in the group. Tom, who got the teaching award tonight as well. Ashley Daffron, Cindy Gelman, Julia Rawlings, myself, Hilda Dickham, and Sam Ellis. And then the staff, we couldn't do it without their support. Dora Safo, Cecilia Romero, and Tony Qualitone. So we enjoyed quite a few. Depending on the day, we had some times together at the school, sometimes together on Zoom, but we got it all worked out. Also like to thank all of our donors for supporting our students. Congratulations to everyone who received an award tonight. And we're looking forward to seeing some of you. If you want to stay, there's going to be a little reception. It's on the bridge. It's just next door. It's one level up on the bridge, and there'll be food and beverages for all who can stay. For those who received awards, if you would like to add it to your program before you leave the auditorium, you have a box. I think Cecilia said it's upstairs. That's upstairs as well. Okay. So you'll be able to get your name on it, and it'll be so you can keep your awards. So I think that's everything. So congratulations to all, and have a good night.
Is this big one a flower too? What is this one? That one is for that big. Oh, okay. And it's got her name on it. Okay. So the flowers, the small boxes are over there on that part. Okay, these are still here. I thought it was. Well, we have the parts, so they all go upstairs, and I'll put these out on the table when you get up there. I don't really know how to pack these in here. Yeah. So I'm putting. I can just put on this picture. I think it's fine. Or we can do that here. And once we get the card upstairs, we'll put the boxes that are on the top, except for that one. Okay. On the empty table on the far. Flower boxes? Those are all flower boxes. These are the medium sized ones. Medium. sized. I mean, that's.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't, yeah. Like, I understand. But why is half my exam like really doesn't look like grade? It's not just a group of students that we just have to pick that's under this judging a week to do. And why do I have 3 hours? Plus between. Yeah.
I know. Give all the feedback though, because we are looking at hang that one.
I'm gonna run up and check on the. Those big boxes over there.
I just, yeah,
I know everything. So you're like,
I just coordinated with her when I set up drug and pills course,
oh,
which you can.
okay. Yeah.
My group got a 9.5 on our first season. Didn't understand. it, So we emailed. Oh, you're using your primary sources. And so, yeah.
Okay, and you were like, "Wait,
And like, no feedback, not whatsoever.
you're like,
Because
tell me what I missed.
you can't actually justify why they're taking F points. And I don't think that's hard. Yeah. Because I was like, where in the river does it pay a minimum amount of primary sources? Like if I have the sources. Yeah, and she was- you need to have more.
Oh,
And so she- you know, to like, it's just like, she's just. Oh. Yeah. And just like, why? It's a 10-point assignment. Yeah. And she was like, "Yeah, it's really important that you have multiple, so, and then she like, in the comments, she's like, great job, just moving forward. And I was like, why are you doing this?
right, like if it's great, yeah. That's something.
She gave us a 9.75 on them. Overall, really amazing job. You just didn't include a primary source for your monitoring and for your decision. And I understand, like I said.
What about a push? They're very serious about
That,
that.
and also at the same time, why do I need to rely so heavily on primary sources if there's peer accepted and we can make first person headlines, literal guidelines, what can look up just like I get it, it's like super.
Yeah, she might.
Oh, I'm gonna, it's going.
No, yeah, looking at.
Yeah.
And my total works this month, so. Yeah.
Anytime, I will.
No, but like where?
Yeah, well, I'm happy to help.
Jenga, or that's it.
I've done it once or twice. Did they stop the recording?
Exactly. Is this
There's
yours?
7 on the front of it. A group of 6 took us a week to do it.
Is this all stopped?
Is this-
Stop here.
Okay.
And then will that just go to me? It'll record
Yes.
and I'll get it.
Yep, it's
Sent to me.
recording. Yep. And then if they hit record to the cloud, right? Because I think,
Yes.
yes, so then you just hit end.